Mr. Niren here, welcome to Hyrule Total War Classic Ultimate, my submod for Undying Nephilims, or Ice Cream Man's mod, also known as his name is Jason Lindsay, Hyrule Total War. So it's based on the December 2014 release, and yeah, I tried loading the game with the Stalfos Undead faction after restoring the Acolyte to custom battle, which means that Majora won't work in custom battle, but that's an easy change of one line if I want to do battles with Majora, and if I don't, I can just return it and play with the stuff. I care more about the campaign than custom battle anyway, so we'll only use that when I'm doing videos with Majora, but otherwise in custom battle, but otherwise we will play the campaign. So I had already started a campaign as the Stalfos and didn't want to restart it. Played for 10 hours or so. I last played on December 5th because I had a very bad recorder back then. Now I have the Nvidia Shadowplay recorder again. I've had it since March 5th, 2025, but back in December 2024 I had the screen recorder, which was really bad. And yeah, I played for 10 hours as the Stalfos didn't want to restart. We'll continue it at some point. We also have a Lebrina campaign from 2021 going. That is on a much older build that I don't want to restart. But we'll check some factions, but we will have to exit the game because we want the correct UI for the faction, which we can only get if we start the AUI.bat file. And if you are on Windows 10, you need to start it with this file if you want the custom UI, and then exit the game, and then you start with the medieval tool, the M2V tool, the M2V So you first start it with UI, and then you pick a faction and all that, and start the game, and then you exit, and then you start with the M2V tool. On Windows 7 you can get away with playing using the AUI.bat file. You can probably do it on Windows 10 as long as you don't have giants in the battles, but as long as you have a giant in the battle or anything based on an elephant, chances are it will crash with that tool. And the Shadow Bloats and the Masura Cavalry of the Darkness, they always crash, even on Windows 7. Okay, if you do not use the tool. So if we want to preview a faction, it would make sense to take Hyrule, but we've already done so many videos with them, so I don't believe there are a lot of surprises there. The Sora will restart the campaign at some point. Last played a campaign as Hyrule in December 2023. Okay, and Sora, I never got to play it in 2024. And the Sora, we have played as the Sora in my Lebrina campaign. We play both the Sora and Lebrinians, but it's based on the 2020 release of the mod. September or October 2020 release. So yeah, we will preview them. I think we can pick one of the main factions. Actually, we could still start the game with the Kingdom of Hyrule, just to show off the faction, but if you want to play for an hour, we should pick someone else. If you just want to show off some features in the beginning, we could pick Hyrule, but I think we want to play a bit, like 1 hour or so per faction. So yeah, and I don't feel like playing Hyrule because I've done the same thing, defeating the rebels and defeating the Shreka and defeating the Order of the Visru. I've done it 3 or 4 or 5 times already now on different versions. Let's pick someone else than the Hylians, but we will do Hyrule again later, both because I want to play the campaign, but also because I want to preview them in detail. When I speak, I couldn't really do any good videos prior to March 5th, since September 23rd anyway, because of some issues I had. But now I have a good microphone, and I have the Nvidia Shadowplay recorder and the latest graphics drivers for my Nvidia GeForce 780 graphics card, and my Windows 7 Ultimate has become a Windows 10 Pro. So that's where I could install the latest drivers and why the NVIDIA Shadow Play works again. I had messed up by uninstalling the drivers in September last year, 2024, and a lot of stuff stopped working. I couldn't update because of Windows 7, so yeah, it wasn't supported anymore. The problem is when they force you to update Windows 11, this computer is too old, it can't update to Windows 11. So that could be a problem. It's only like in October or September where they will force you to update. They won't support Windows 10 after October, I believe, or September this year. So it's only half a year away. Okay, so what faction should we pick then? I think could pick Oduna. I had playtested as them back in 2023, but I didn't do a video for them for some reason. So we'll pick Oduna. It's a good first faction to preview. We'll also play the intro video, of course. If it's popular, I might continue the campaign, but we'll play for an hour or so. We'll skip the intro. From campaign.
Periodas arbetsdifferenser. UN kan utskrift till det. We will see you get time. UN kan utskrift till det. What the radio has gone big. What will have my voice that what is time? You catch your distance at it will remind us. You find it up. It's like you do you creature in wooden. You find W with names. To do you creature in wooden. You and can use. This change pure you does. You pure pistados. This script that will do each does. Printing that matters. All that's you could do. General replay does. up. What bread might wake up what you time? To do you creature in wood and this strength to you does. You could up his strength to you does. To catch all the strips to do you creature in wood and what bread might wake up what you time? This strength to you does.
Fuck. Forgot to disable the Hylians. Alright, you got the intro of the Kingdom of Hyrule there. You got the intro of the Kingdom of Hyrule. I realized now that I forgot to disable the Kingdom of Hyrule. In the faction selection screen, so both Hyrule and the Oronians were selected. Of course I need to disable Hyrule, so we get the Oronian intro and not Hyrule's intro. Hyrule's intro. Fuck, wasted time. So I think we'll keep that anyway. Okay.